Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do a daily kind of recap here. We got about 2:20 Central Standard Time, so a little bit of time left, but let's talk about some of these markets and what I see moving forward. We got NASDAQ up here right now. We'll go ahead and just take a look at this. We're kind of going to do an overview of the daily chart today and talk about what we see moving forward. So I will pull up the NASDAQ here. It's kind of going to be the same analysis for all the indexes. So whether you're trading Russell, Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, it's all going to be the same. But let's go ahead and dive into this instrument and take a look at what we see today and moving forward. We're in a nice uptrend. We know that. Russell's hit resistance and kind of pulled back, but nonetheless, we're in the most immediate anchor here is actually a push to the upside. So what are we looking for? In an uptrend, we're looking for trend resumption to break above previous day's highs. That means you got high, you continue to create higher highs and so on and so forth, creating an uptrend. That's pretty much common sense. But in an uptrend, we talk about this all the time, there's some of the best trading opportunities comes on these little retracements or pullbacks or consolidations. Even if the market goes into chop mode on a daily, these make for some of the best intraday trading opportunities. Why? Because whenever markets are in such a trend as this, whenever they're pushing up, sometimes they don't really pull back much. They just slowly grind them way to the upside. But whenever you get these pullbacks, whether it's a 1 or 2 day pullback, 1 day pullback, 1 day pullback, 1 day, or sideways consolidation, whatever it is, they tend to stair-step their way back or even stair-step their way sideways, creating some really great intraday trading opportunities. So that is what we're looking for. Normally when you're in a nice uptrend, you're still going to find buyers in here causing the market to push up. And then the additional buyers, when you're in an uptrend, buyers come in and then there's no additional buyers to carry it higher, you get more selling or profit taking. And then the buyers come in and they are not able to push it higher, and then you get another stair step down. And it makes for a really great trading opportunity, especially if you're like me, you like to trade pullback, retracements, and so on and so forth. These little, whenever you get extended away from like a 21 or 50 or 30 period moving average, whatever you choose to do, I'm always looking at these major daily price levels, previous day's highs, previous day's lows, and whenever you get extended like this, I'm always looking for that 5-minute chart to start to stair step its way down, because that makes for some of the best trading opportunities, for me at least, intraday. Now, when doing this, I'm always looking at that previous day's high, because when you're in an uptrend, anything above the previous day's highs, I'm just going with the trend. But anything below that previous day's highs, I'm always looking for that possible pullback in the markets. Hence, why I didn't get a ton of trading opportunities today. Some of you will look at this market maybe in hindsight, or maybe you took a lot of trades to the upside and say, Adam, how in the world did you just not go crazy on these pullbacks to the upside today? Because I wasn't necessarily engaged or enthusiastic about that trading opportunity. I'm not one that will typically look to get aggressive long unless we get back above them highs, because I know these pullbacks, just a matter of time before something rolls over. So day like today, I didn't get too crazy aggressive. You can also look at the range of today. We're stuck right in the middle of yesterday's trading range. So we weren't able to break out of yesterday's range here. We had a nice little move to the upside. So in order for me to get back aggressive long, I would like to get up above the previous day's highs, meaning tomorrow it'll be today's highs, and so on and so forth. Other than that, I'm still going to look for these stair steps to the downside and try and get some type of pullback opportunity moving forward. So that analysis pretty much goes through to the NASDAQ, the Russell, S&P, the Dow, whatever. I just choose to have the NASDAQ up here because I was looking at it just now. So same thing for all of them. Let's take a quick look at crude here. Take a quick peek over here at the crude market. Let it load up here. And you're going to see this green line come down through here. And you're like, what is that, Adam? I don't have that. Well, that's because it's from way back here. It's nothing new. It's from way back here. I would say it's a very distinguished low. We haven't tested it. We had these lows here. But yesterday we tested it and just bounced off there like a hot potato. So we know there's some relevance there. We know that this thing is looked at, checked out by traders. Now, how am I going to trade this? Well, remember, I don't know if you followed me for any length of time, remember the Russell back in the day? Russell this whole year has been trading sideways. Some of our absolute most profitable days in the trading room come when we retest these daily lows. Why? Because the markets provide a really nice intraday trading bounce off of them lows, and that's when we've gotten some of our best bounces here in the live trading room. So this is a lot of the same. Now this is a daily low. This isn't something intraday, so it's a daily low. So I'm not just buying here. I require the market to come down here, create some type of reversal pattern on, say, a 5 or 15-minute chart or whatever you choose to. I'm not just buying down here. I'm waiting for a shift in momentum here. But a lot of times these things don't just V-bottom. Unless you're the indexes here most recently, which they did V-bottom, which still blows my mind, but nonetheless, they don't typically V-bottom all that much. You'll always get maybe a retest before it heads higher, and then you can continue its little move to the upside, but they make for some really great trading opportunities down below. The one thing I want to alert everybody, if crude happens to break down below here, I will look to the short side as it breaks, but I'm also going to be very, very conscious of a fake out breakout. Crude is notorious for having some beautiful little pattern here, support. All of a sudden it'll break, and then people are going to be like, all right, let's get short here, and then whoop, right back to the upside we go, back in the sideways range, and these people are like, what in the world just happened to me? This was a clear break. Crude is notorious for that fake out breakout, so be a little bit aware if it does do that, and be prepared to get long if it breaks back up above these daily levels. But that's for down the road here. I don't know if it's going to hit today or tomorrow. Obviously not today, but tomorrow. But we'll talk about that moving forward. So bottom line is I will be looking for some type of pops here off of this support area intraday-wise. And hopefully we can get some really good trading opportunities here in the live trading room. So that's it, guys. I'll keep you up to date on some of these instruments, especially some of the stuff like crude and these pullbacks and whether or not we're going to continue this uptrend in the indexes. But for now, that's kind of an update, and we will continue talking about this in tomorrow's video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.